10 more minutes, then you can go.
10 minutes? All right.
It's all about maintenance. You'll thank me in 10 years.
I bet. Yo! You back, huh?
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Kia.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Dr. Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Miami Heat as they go up against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Los Angeles comes into this one after the win against Portland, feeling confident.
Prez, how you doing? How's the campaign going?
Oh, very funny, man. You know, I plan on putting on a show tonight.
We'll see about that. My team's ready.
Well, you better be, because that's the only chance y'all got.
I'm going to remember that, Prez. I'm going to remember that.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Los Angeles at the Staples Center. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Taking a look at Miami, they're one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA right now. No question, they've won 7 of their last 8.
This is a team with high expectations, and they don't end with the regular season.
And they've been every bit as good as expected, Greg, rolling through the regular season, and they're gathering momentum as the postseason grows closer. I would say they'll be dangerous again in the playoffs.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, LeBron James, of course, is one of the greatest players to ever play the game, but he remains one of the most team-first superstars you'll find. He said a lot of people misconstrue what it takes to win, just scoring or going out and trying to will it yourself. It's a team game, and you have to rely on your teammates as well. And he remains, with his vision in passing, among the best at spreading the wealth. Kevin?
Great stuff, DA. Thanks.
Boys, nice enough.
And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Now here's LeBron. Good ball movement here by the Heat. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And, you know, the Lakers going through a rough patch, clearly, but make no mistake about it. They're still the league's glamour franchise. They've got the league's largest fan base, both in the U.S. and globally.
Here's Fresh. And a miss there off the inbound. On defense, the Lakers. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. And the Lakers, with the storied history, the second most championships in league history, trailing only the Boston Celtics.
And the Lakers run more recent. I mean, you think of the greats who've worn the form blue and gold, probably the greatest assemblage of talent of any team in the league.
The Heat shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Inside, here's Fresh. Soft touch off the glass.
And really, there's no reason why Howard court can't at least be boxed out. When he comes up with these rebounds, it's night-night for the defense.
Now, here's Lowry. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Sacramento. Three-pointer, Butler buries it from three-point range.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
They got to watch out, Clark. Those kind of defensive lapses early in the game can start to snowball for teams.
They get the rebound, goes back up. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
And Howard is a behemoth on the glass, just absolutely tenacious when it comes to snatching up boards.
Free throw good, Howard. Now here's Butler. 26 points for him last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
Yeah, but Kevin, a lot of those points came at the line. I mean, he was aggressive to attack the D, not settling, and really did a good job of cashing in on those free throws.
A shot by Lowry, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Butler. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Dishes it to Lowry. Lowry can't get that one to fall.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Young outside. To the inside. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And Young works for everything he gets down low. Just unreal focus in the paint, which earns him these calls.
First trip to the line for him here.
In examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
And so Young nails them both. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Butler against Young. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And guys, those numbers represent a nice step up from what they were last year.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Here's Fresh. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. Throws it up high and stolen by James. And here they go. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Whoa, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
LeBron outside. And Lowry has it in the corner. Pass to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Fresh. Kicks it to Young. Pass to Fresh. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And for Carmelo Anthony, one thing that he doesn't get enough credit for is, Greg, his rebound.
And Melo's never been a bad rebounder, but in the past few seasons, you can see he's emphasized that more active in terms of closing out on possessions, has a great base and wide shoulders to secure position on the box out.
Here's Butler. After the made shot from Fresh, they set the pick. To the wing on the left. Outside Lowry. Launches it. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Down low. Passes to Fresh. to the left side wing. Here's Ingram. Sinks the triple. Ingram's got himself on the board with 3 there.
No stopping Ingram when he's in a rhythm like this, especially when he gets a pass in a spot he loves to pull from.
Now here's Butler. 5 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Adelman. It's deflected. Here's Fresh. Count that one. Fresh has got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And that one's good by Butler.
Timeout. And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring.
All right, bring it in. Let's talk, gentlemen. These guys are relying on one man to beat us. He cannot continue to cut inside so freely.
Ever. And it's easy to forget that he's already logged over 45,000 minutes in his career. I mean, that's more than Jordan, Magic, Larry, Neek, Iverson. I mean, you could go down the list. It takes a toll on your body. I think what will help him, though, is he's got the mind. I mean, from an IQ standpoint, it's up there with the greats who've ever played the game, and that's what allows you to sustain excellence over a long period of time.
Lowry from outside. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now, here is Young. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Fresh, now recovering. Fresh can't get it to go. And LeBron still playing big minutes despite dealing, Greg, with knee and back issues over the better part of a decade.
Yeah, and we're so used to thinking of him as being superhuman. I mean, does everything he can to maintain that physicality. I mean, he's installed a cold tub in his Akron home for recovery, even cutting carbs out of his diet to slim down and reduce that wear and tear.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Cody Zeller's checked in for Love, for LeBron. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Kyle Lowry. Lakers leading by 5. Bobois outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Lakers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Yes, sir. Put it in there, Press. Yeah.
Both free throws good from Fresh.
Kick out the game for Fresh. Already with 8 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
And Clark, that needs to continue. When he has an opportunity to get an open teammate the ball, he has got to make that a priority. Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
The Heat trail by 7. Outside Butler. Down low. Here's Adelman. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it. Good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Fresh, the pass to Young. Here's Fresh. And the Lakers with another miss.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
The feed to Zeller. Here's the screen. Now the pass to Martin. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss. It's deflected.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously, skying up and sending him back. Position.
And here's Miami. 8-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
On the court for the Heat, Lowry out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Cody Zeller. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's James in at the three. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, Fresh in the last game against the Trailblazers really lit up the floor. He finished with 51 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Okay, Dave, thanks for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I say it would make it to his greatest hits file. No doubt about it.
And the foul called on Justice Young. That is his first foul of the game. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And Zeller kicks to James. It's good from long range. LeBron's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Fresh. 8 points for him. From downtown, it's hauled in by LeBron.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Lowry dishes to LeBron. Good ball movement here by Miami. There's a good screen. And Zeller kicks to James. The layup missed.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
The Heat trail by 5. There's the dish to Lowry. Off the screen. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Lowry's got 5 points so far.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Ingram passes to Carmelo. Here's McDaniels. Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
You know, and Hakeem the Dream, certainly one of the greatest all-around players to have ever played the game. An endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. I mean, almost 4,000 career blocks, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, just a legendary low-post defender.
The free throw drops from McDaniels. And McDaniels drops them both. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. LeBron with it. 17 points for him last game against the Kings in Sacramento. Throws it up high, and the dunk by Zeller.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Ingram, it doesn't go for him. Good D by James. Butler attacking, and it's Miami with another.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Yeah, I haven't forgotten about it. I mean, what a pair of back-to-back performances we're seeing. Awesome.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Fresh. A 3-ball. Hits it from three-point range. Fresh has got 11.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
They set the pick. Young passes to Fresh. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by LeBron. Miami trailing. And LeBron James, a four-time MVP, widely considered as the best basketball player in the world. The last few seasons, though, Steph Curry has called that into question. What do you think, Greg?
Well, listen, Steph Curry's amazing, but I think you look at the overall impact on the game, I'd still give a slight edge to LeBron James. He does everything from rebounding like a forward to scoring like a wing to passing like a point guard.
Here's Fresh. He's got 11. Shoots. They grab their own miss. And the rejection by James. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by James. James has got 3 assists tonight.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
The kick out to Young. Another miss by Young. For Miami, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. They now take the lead. Now it's a 3-point Heat lead.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Here's Fresh. Now recovering. Ingram. Los Angeles with another miss.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
And doing a really solid job getting that ball inside. Much more of a physical presence here in the second.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And Prez looking very calm as he drills that three-pointer.
And he has the confidence to take that shot when he wants. Nice finish to get his team 3 points.
Lowry kicks to Zeller. Back to Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. Clock at 6. Good ball movement here by Miami. Pulls up. Unable to get that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Pulls up. High post. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. The Lakers trail. Here's Fresh. He's got 14. Young outside. Again, Young missing.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Lakers shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Feeds to Ingram. 17-foot shot on the way. Count it, good. And it's all knotted up.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Lowry kicks to LeBron. There's the pick. Now here's Butler. He's tightly guarded. And again, it's the Heat missing.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
This is to Ingram. Knocks down the 3-ball. Ingram's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And when Ingram is left alone from deep, his eyes light up. His shooting is just out of this world.
LeBron outside. He dishes it to Butler. Looking to end the run, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Butler's got 13.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, when Kevin Love was in Minnesota, he developed into a three-point shooter, but he said, I know I'm not a stretch 4. I'm a post player that can shoot. It's like Kevin McHale used to tell me, just go where they ain't. I try to space the floor as best as I can. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A., and spacing so crucial in today's game.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Young passes to Fresh. Count it. He's got 16. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
And it's the Heat on the break. 16 feet away, and that's good for 2. And that's 11.
Here we go. Let's draw it up. We've had our chances on offense, but we need to start capitalizing on them. Feels like we have a hand in our face every time we shoot the ball. Listen, if the defense is playing you tight, pass the ball. Work it inside. And then trust your teammates to make a play.
But to show you the teams that have been the best in a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Heat lead by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Great run for you in these last few games. You kept it going so far tonight. I don't suppose you're going to slow down anytime soon.
Not now, not ever, man. You know, this is the new standard, and it's really only gonna get better second half, man. You saw how I've been breaking fools off these last few games, man. So this is what I do all the time now. You feel me?
Yes, I felt you.
Shouldn't touch me, D.A.
Sorry. Back to you, Kevin.
I'm just playing with the man.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Let's go, gentlemen. We still have one more half. Hey, if we let up on D even a little, it's enough.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Young outside. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
They get the rebound. Second chance shot. Pass to Fresh. He kicks it to Young. They set the pick. Ingram with it. He's picked up by James. To the middle. Here's Fresh. From 13 feet, it goes down. Fresh has got the first field goal of the second half for the Lakers. Miami trailing. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. No one near James as he lets it go. Had the space there, but it's offline. The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Misses off the left iron. And Miami shooting about 42% so far. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Out to the wing. Ingram wide open. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Ingram's got 10 points. Here's Miami now. LeBron dishes to Lowry. Butler is screen on Young. kicks to LeBron. Clock at 4. Shoots from the baseline, and the shot is good. 8 points for him. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. To the paint.
And Howard has great timing on these alley-oops. As long as the pass is spot on, he's clear for takeoff.
And it's Miami's ball, trailing by 2. Last time they met was in Miami.
Yeah, and last time they faced off, really an easy win. They put together a pretty complete game, but their edge on the glass, for me, still stands out.
Yeah, I agree with you. The numbers shout loud and strong. I mean, a major edge for them clearing the backboards, and that was the difference on the scoreboard, too.
And one thing about Kyle Lowry, he's an absolute pit bull out there, and he's been that way since he was a 5-star recruit out of high school in Philadelphia.
Yeah, less about the sizzle, more about the steak. Physical, relentless, wears you down on both ends of the court, and for the last 2 seasons, a starter in the All-Star game. His toughness and leadership, championship qualities.
Right side, Butler. Down low. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the Heat lead by 1. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. It's Young on the wing, trying his luck deep. Miami grabs the miss, and it's the Heat on the break. Here's Adelman. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And now it's a 3-point Heat lead.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Man showing some terrific range. 21 points for Fresh.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Young against Butler. Outside for Lowry. And the Heat, another 3.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Here's Fresh. 21 points in the game. They set the screen. Fires the 3. Up again. It's good on the putback. 12 points for Dwight Howard.
Relentless on the glass is what he is, and that tip-in was the result of all the hard work he puts in down low.
Lowry kicks to LeBron. Butler at the elbow. Good defensive work there by Young. For Los Angeles, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Fresh, now recovering. Here's Fresh. No good off the front iron.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Here's Adelman. From outside, off the mark. LA's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Fresh. Gets stolen by Lowry. Pass to LeBron. And LeBron throws it down.
Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
The feed now to Ingram. They set the screen to the inside. That's in, and the Miami lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Dwight Howard. 14 points for him.
And Howard sets such vicious screens. It's like running into a brick wall.
Lowry kicks to James. Here's Fresh. He feeds it to Carmelo. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. For the lead, the putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been...
Lakers trail by 6. Here's Fresh. He's got 21. Count that one. Fresh has got 7 points here in this quarter.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Heat up 6. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
All right, put together 3 or 4 stops in a row. Come on, just concentrate on good basketball right now.
Compressing it down to these few minutes, Eric Spoelstra asking his guys to focus in defensively.
And talking to one another, quicker rotations, the help has to be there on time if they want to come up with these stops.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Heat.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You know, they've really improved at the line from the first half. Things have gotten a lot better. They've gotten there a good number of times, and they've converted a high percentage of it.
On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
And there's the pass to Martin. Here's Adelman. Nice move. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Heat lead by 8.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
Fresh, the pass to Young. Here's Fresh. Here's the screen. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Miami leading by 6. Butler on the wing, defended by Young. Outside, Martin. Now the dish to Butler. 14 feet away, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And, you know, guys, that kind of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is.
Out to the right wing, and stolen by Butler. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Young with no one around. And Young just drilling the 3 there. Nice look.
Yeah, and that's the shot that's dropping for Young when he is playing with confidence.
Outside Butler. There's the pick to the inside. Ingram with the steal. Here's Fresh. No good there. And it's Miami the other way.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And it's 13 points for Victor Oladipo.
And really, Oladipo is effective at stretching the defense with his perimeter shooting. I think his stroke continues to look better with each passing game.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
You know, Love is playing well. He has 17 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo. Good on both. Lakers trail by 7. Young in the corner. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Here's Lowry. A second chance effort. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And he gets the bucket. Now just a 2-point Heat lead.
Has he risen to the challenge down the stretch or what? 3 of 4 here in the fourth.
Outside Butler. Here's Adelman. Miami no good on that time either.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Fresh. Now recovering. Pocket 6 to tie it up. And again, shot good from Fresh. Fresh has got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
What a huge boost he's giving them here. 4 or 5 in this fourth quarter has come up big.
On the top of the key. Rebounded by the Lakers. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
It's deflected. And that one goes long.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
That puts them in the lead. And that's 10 points for Justice Young.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Hutton the screen. Here's Butler. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, we've seen some good numbers for Butler. He has 17 points and 2 steals as well.
And we really just need to take a second to appreciate the all-around effort he's put out there today.
Well, the numbers paint the picture, and he has been what we call in my vernacular, you know where I'm going here, guys, stat sheet stuffer supreme.
Oh, supreme. So that takes it to a whole another level when you get supreme in terms of your stat sheet.
In Kellogg's, right? In Kellogg's. From deep 3-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. 35 points for Fresh.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Pass to Butler. Back to Martin. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Fresh, the pass to Young. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game. Ingram, he's checked in for the Lakers. LeBron, he's checked in for Miami. There's the screen. Young from outside. No good. Shot missing. And it's Miami the other way. Kicks it out to LeBron. Hope they get it back. Lowry dishes to LeBron. Back to Lowry. And he misses the go-ahead basket. LA's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Fresh. Yep, it counts. Fresh has got 37.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Another shot. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to just one on the basket from Kevin Love.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Outside Lowry. Feeds to James. Here's the screen. Again, James missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
You look at that great two-man play from Prez and Young.
Well, you know Young likes to get the ball to Prez when he can, and he found him in a good spot.
The Heat trail by 5. Outside Lowry. Dishes it to LeBron. Outside for Lowry. Lowry can't get that one to fall.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Los Angeles leading by 5. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Here's Fresh. Now recovering. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
And another great rebound there. I mean, he's pulled down a ton of them, and the size issue has not been a problem here today.
Fresh can't get it to go. The Heat trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Adelman. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Fresh has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. 1:58 left in the game. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Fresh has got 41.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him, get some help when he barrels his way in close. He's such a good finisher. He needs more than one guy to defend him.
Lowry, good.
Fantastic bomb there, just especially against the taller defender.
Clutch shooting, determination, and plenty of skill, too.
Here's Fresh. He dishes it to Carmelo. He kicks to Ingram. There's a screen. 5 to shoot. No. Rebound by the Heat.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Back to James. Outside for Lowry. Again, the miss by Lowry. Los Angeles has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Here's Fresh. Now recovering. Out to the right wing. A 3. They get it back. Fresh lays it up and banks it in. Fresh has got 43 points.
It's starting to look like a...
Get over here, guys. Hustle up. Let's talk. Look, I'm fine with our defensive effort. But I know we could be doing so much better on offense.
outside Lowry. 18 feet out. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
And so they foul intentionally. The first, that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
All right, bring it in. Let's talk, gentlemen.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Yes!
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Starting.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're losing by 6. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And they still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
Yeah, but they need some help. They're going to need some help any way you look at it. I mean, they're hoping for some missed free throws at the other end.
And doesn't he just have a nose, a knack for the basketball? He is by far their best rebounder.
Well, he has been today. No doubt about that. His effort's been unbelievable.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And the former first overall pick in the 04 draft, Howard has had a stellar career, a dominant force who continues to frustrate the opposition.
And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Pass to Martin. A 3-ball. The Heat rebound. Passes it to Herrera. Gets the 3 to fall. And so the Lakers take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Hey, another double-double, points and rebounds tonight. Is that something you're coming to expect from yourself at this point every game?
Man, I wouldn't say that, you know. It's important to me to come out and work hard and battle each night, you know. So if I do that and it ends up in a double-double, that's great. But if not, you know, I'm not too worried. I'm just focused on getting that W.
And you did that tonight. Congratulations, man. Thank you.
All right, y'all.
All right, back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.
that the presidential walk right there?
Working on it.
Hey, man, for real, good game.
Appreciate you.
You want any advice?
Some advice? Yeah, from you, always.
Don't pass the ball. Just shoot it every single time.
Don't pass the ball.
Just shoot the ball.
Well, I appreciate that, but this isn't a video game, man.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thanks, Kev. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Fresh. Man, did he heat up in the second half. Everything coming up roses. It's amazing what he's capable of when he gets going.
He was dominant, throwing one haymaker after another, and the crowd absolutely loved it. They were eating it up. It's a love affair between him and this city, especially when he's tearing it up like that. He delivered a beauty tonight.
Unbelievable night from the offensive standpoint. He abused his man every time he got the basketball. Great looks, great offensive performance. Too much for them to deal with tonight.
And that'll wrap things up. Thank you for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal.